how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman?
Yeah, hey, when it come to dating, ain't no holding back. Here to give the game, no cap, so you know the facts. Steve the Dean, Mr. Lucario, time to show him how it go. Ain't no playing around, get it poppin', yo. April MC in the chat, you know she gon' hold it down. It's the dopest show around, didn't know, you know it now. We teaching game, yeah, this is a movement. No need to delay, homie, you gon' have to tune in. Let's go.
You don't need to lie. You don't need tricks, pickup lines, and stupid-ass gimmicks. It's weak and shows you think more like a woman than a man. This program will help you get over inferiority, shyness, and lack of self-confidence and feelings of worthlessness. So, if you're ready to change your life and reach your dreams and become the man you want to be, this is the show for you.
Nah, man, that's better right there.
We hear what's popping.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all guys doing, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat room, all the chat room dogs out there. Hope y'all doing good. Guys, as always, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. Lines are open. We're here with the bad boy, the dating game, the card. What's good with you, brother? What's good with you?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here doing me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we doing. Yeah. Hey, we doing a lot of things. Hey guys, if y'all guys have a question, please put a Q, guys. We're not going to be on long today. It's not going to be a long show, guys. So let's get it on in. And guys, what we're talking about today are the 10 rules to make you instantly more attractive to a woman. For all you guys out there in the dating world, Lucario, a lot of guys go through this painful loop. And it seemed like this thing out there is that it seems like the more they chase, the more they lose. And what they don't realize is that the second they begin chasing a woman, they've already surrendered their power. So let's talk about that, because one of the key aspects, gentlemen, the key aspect in attraction is not chasing. Lucario, what say you? We're going to be talking about that. What say you on that?
Because the thing is that when you're chasing, what you're telling her is that, you know, you're not attractive. Because if you were attractive, you wouldn't be chasing. She would be chasing you. She would actually be going after you. So you trying to chase her is telling her you're not the guy. So we let you guys know that if you have game, then women are going to chase you because they're going to see that value in you and they're going to want that value. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand.
And then that's what we're saying. What goes with the chasing, guys, is that's why we say do not approach women the way you guys do, because the moment you stop chasing a woman and truly stop, there's a dynamic switch, Lucario, that change. This isn't about playing games or anything. This is about what guys don't do. And this is an attractive trait, is choosing yourself, Lucario. Let's talk about that, because many guys don't choose themselves. They rather choose the woman over themselves.
Right, exactly. And the thing is that when you choose yourself, what you're basically saying is that I'm not going to switch who I am. I'm not going to bend to her will. I'm not going to do what she says. I'm not going to be who she wants me to be. I'm going to be myself. And so I only deal with the women who are going to follow where I'm going. You feel what I'm saying? So when you choose yourself, you're saying I'm always choosing me over the woman, period. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. And guys, if y'all got a question, put a Q. Lines are open, guys. Remember, we're going to be here in about 2 hours, guys. So make sure y'all lock it in. But see, this is what we're trying to say to y'all guys. To be attractive, you have to pull back, because what you have to understand is when you have the game, Lucario, when you have the game, man, and you are the prize, a lot of people don't believe that women can run after you and women can chase after you. What say you on that, Lucario?
Right, exactly. And the thing is, when a woman really is feeling you, you know, she's going to chase because she's like, I need to have more of that value. That's what we're saying. So the thing is that she knows she can't get that nowhere else. So this is why she's chasing you. This is why she's fucking with you, because she's like, I gotta go to him. He's the only one. He's the one that gives me that feeling. And so when you got game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The card, they don't understand that a woman the attraction happens when she wakes up, when the door is closing. See, gentlemen, I know a lot of y'all feel like women are special enough to chase, but your silence becomes the loudest message she's ever heard, because she is not used to, Lucario, men who have value and men who are, you know, they have the truth inside of them, so to speak, and men who think one thought, one mind, one way. Right. And that's where the appreciation is going to come in, because it isn't about making the woman chase you. It's about you shifting the power dynamic back to you, Lucario. Let's talk about that.
Right. And the problem is that you guys put all of your power in the woman's hands, and what happens is that when she basically just, you know, takes advantage of you and abuses the situation, you feel some type of way, but that's always your fault because you're making her everything. And then now she's like, this guy's a loser, so I'm just going to either stop fucking with him, which is actually a better situation of her stop fucking with you, or she'll fuck with you and play games with you, and then that's worse. So those are the two situations that usually happen.
And again, guys, I got a question for the queue. Mr. Davis, you made a statement, but let's give you a little correction. No, it is about what you do, because you have to stop playing defense and learn how to play more offense by stop running behind her. Most of you guys out there are always running behind her because you don't find the value and the worth that you have internally, big dog. So when you actually stand on your honor, your integrity, Lucario, your dignity, you know what's going to happen is your absence from her is going to carry more weight, because women assume, Lucario, that they're special and that every guy should be running behind them. What say you, my brother?
Right, exactly. And if you're one of those guys, then, you know, she's going to treat you just like all the other guys who act that way. So that's why we tell you guys, you got the way to separate yourself is to have game. You know what I mean?
Game. Yes. Game is the thing that's going to help each and every one of you guys out there, because you're going to draw her in. You're not going to flinch. You're not going to check her stories like most people do, Lucario. You're not going to talk to your friends about her, and you're not going to play the I miss you game. You know, a lot of guys, and a lot of our clients do that, Lucario. A lot of guys, you know, I'm sure they come to you, they come to me, they say, well, what's the move? I mean, I saw on YouTube, the only way to get a woman back is pretending like I'm busy. You know what I mean? Right. The only way to get her back is pretending that I don't care about her and things like that. I'm like, dude, you've already lost. But what say you on that, my brother?
Right. It's that whole thing of, you know, they're trying to manufacture this attraction. You know what I mean? They're trying to play these games in order to get her. And it's like, see, that's the thing that makes you less attractive, because the thing is that if you got to play those games and act that way, then you're simply saying who I am is not enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and gentlemen, you have to be enough. And that's why we're going to be talking about the 10 rules today, guys, that y'all have to lock into, because gentlemen, when y'all learn the game, you are not here to convince a woman. You are not here to explain yourself to a woman, and you are not here to perform magic and circus tricks to get a woman's interest. Okay. You are here because you decided to give her an opportunity to get with you, Lucario. And Lucario, I know in their reality and what they think about, they never ever thought of themselves in that position. Why do you think that is, Lucario? Why do you think these guys just don't believe in themselves, man?
You know, the main thing is, and this is the thing you guys got to understand, the reason why you don't believe in yourself is because you believe in the woman. So you basically look at her for her cues to tell you who you are. So you say, damn, well, this woman, she didn't want to give me her number or take my number. So that must mean that, you know, I'm unattractive, I'm not good enough, and all this other stuff. So you make what she does define you. You make what she says make you feel a certain type of way about you. And that's the issue.
Okay, we have a question right here. Guys, if y'all got a question, please put a Q. This gentleman said, Trey says, would you say game is your ultimate belief in self, and how you share it with the world for exchange is your strategy? That's one of my beliefs. Well, Lucario, this is where a lot of guys go wrong, and this is why y'all lie to yourselves. See, okay, Trey, this is not what the game is about, because the game is not a strategy, number one, and you're assuming what something is when your belief is that you don't believe in yourself. And it seems like, Lucario, what these guys will do is they will take things that we say, write it down on a piece of paper, and then just regurgitate it and think that, okay, because I wrote it on a piece of paper, I'm actually embodying it. But Lucario, what say you to this right here, my brother?
So I wish Trey would call up sometimes. This
is one of the guys, a regular guy that calls in all the time.
He just put it in the chat. So you're saying, would you say game is the ultimate belief in yourself, and how you share that with the world for exchange is your strategy of my belief. Well, this is the thing. So the thing is this, guys, is Trey, is that, see, okay, how do I say this? So I see what you're saying, but I know you don't know what you're talking about. So this is why it's kind of like I gotta hit you with the button. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is this. You're saying what you hear us say, but you don't understand what you're saying.
There you go.
Yes. So that's why it's like, bro, we get what you're saying, but you don't understand what you're saying. You're just saying what you hear us say. That's why we tell you to call in, because we actually got to speak to you.
Yes.
So that you're able to, interact with us, so we know what's going on. This is the thing. If you trick yourself into thinking you have game, then what's going to happen is you're never going to learn game.
Right.
Because you think you have it.
Clap that, please.
You know what I'm saying? That's the so you guys hear us say shit, but you don't really. It's like if you was watching, Grey's Anatomy or some show that they, with doctors and shit, and you hear them say some medical stuff and you just regurgitate it. You're like, somebody is like sick and you're like, oh, I can handle this. Let me do this and let me do that and let me get, and it's like you have no idea what you're talking about. You just heard things. So guys, this is why we tell you guys to call in with a question about an issue you're having in your actual life so that we can help you. You see what I'm saying?
Well, this is why y'all chase after women, Trey, because I want to take the last BS statement that you had, and you said that's one of my beliefs.
Right.
Game is the belief. It's not a one of. It's the ultimate belief. It is not one of, and that's why for many of you guys, don't be like Trey, just saying things and then get around a woman and watch all that bullshit goes out the door. Lucario, and he just starts chasing after a woman. So. Jay, please call in, but come on, dog. We just have to make sure that for all you young men, these all teachable moments. Don't be like Jay, and there's no disrespect to you, but you're trying to interpret something that you're not a student of, so you'll never understand it. So, and like Lucario said, this is where you go wrong. And guys, if y'all have a question, gentlemen, please put a Q, and we got a call. Let's bring the call. Area code 937, sir. What is your name, sir, and what's your question?
Yo, what's up, Stephen Lucario? This is Nep. I got a question about marinating versus not giving a woman attention before the date.
Okay, wait. What do you mean not giving her attention before the date? What does that mean?
So, all right. So Lucario, he preaches to set a date with the chick and don't talk to her before the date.
Okay.
But Steve, you preach that you should marinate the pussy before the date. So I'm trying to find, is there a middle ground with that?
No. Okay, let me show you something. Okay,
remember, let me hit it with the button real quick. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, let's look at the number 4. Lucario is 3 plus 1, and I'm 16 divided by 4. Each one are the same thing. See, what you don't understand, when you're him, you don't have to do much because you've done everything when you first talked to her and she recognized that you're actually the guy. So you don't have to now, young man, I understand you're not him, but with no disrespect. But when you're him, you don't have to keep talking to her because everything's already established already. For me, I'm just keeping on the sexual tension. I'm just bypassing all of the basic BS conversations and all that other stuff. So when her and I, if we ever get to that, because that's what Zach and I used to talk about, if I ever get on the date, which I don't even go on dates, if I ever get to it, it's going to be hugs and kisses. It's not going to be sitting around asking a bunch of questions. But Lucario, you got it, my brother.
Lucario, let me ask you a question. What do you think it's called when I meet a woman at a coffee shop or bar and I'm talking to her and I'm spitting a bunch of sexual shit in her ear and then I tell her to take my number? What do you think that is?
I mean, you just hollering at
no, it's marinating the pussy, bro. It's
marinating the pussy, dog. No, you don't.
That's what
you
I
don't.
do
No,
too.
you don't. No,
So
young
I
man.
don't.
Young man.
do all that talk.
Okay, young man, you don't. You don't. Yeah, we got to be honest here. Okay, please, let's pause for a second. Tell us how you marinate the pussy. Let's hear what marinating the pussy sounds like in your world. The last woman you quote unquote marinated the pussy. What did you say to her?
Look, okay, bet. The last woman I walked up on, I was like, "What's good with you? Like, you looking real sexy." And
Okay,
everything,
fell
all that
right
shit.
there. You ain't okay. Again, you're chasing. This goes back to what we were saying. Look at you. Well, okay, remember in the game, because you're not a student, I guess not. Game is what game does. Yes. Game is about action. Yes. Yes.
Right.
Okay. So sexy is what sexy does. So what did she do that was sexy, or the action of sexy, for you to tell her that she's sexy?
I mean, she was looking. She had some like little jeans.
Okay, but then that's why you were chasing her. So the moment you begin chasing a woman, you approach her. The moment you approach her, you're not creating sexual tension. The moment you say that, you're not marinating anything. You're begging for something. You're doing more begging.
I get you. I get you on that. But all right, so I've had success with complimenting women. I've had success with just running up on the
young man. Number one, have you ever met a stum lion before?
Nah.
Okay, you either have it or you don't. You don't have it. And
I get you.
And what? No, you don't get us because you're fighting a truth in your reality. If you pay attention and listen, you need to be more honest with yourself and say you don't get it and you don't have success and you're having trouble, because everything I hear is that you're chasing after pussy, dog, and you don't even realize it.
If anything, they chase me.
Okay, wait, hold on, time out. Wait, hold on, wait. You got the track ready, Carl? Oh, hold on, Carl. Carl, you got the track? Okay, Carl. Hold on. Let's play this. Let's play this jingle real quick. Lucario, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Let's play this jingle.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Okay. All right. Wait. Caller, you know game recognizes game. Yes. We know you don't have any game. We were trying to explain to you, you're the thing that we're trying to teach people not to do. All you're doing is chasing after pussy. So how are you marinating something you're begging for and you don't even believe in yourself? How are you marinating?
Okay. So all right, Lucario, when you talk to a chick, you holler at her, you marinate her right there on the spot. You let her know what's up. Like you sexual and all that shit, right? And then you don't. Let's say you meet the chick on Monday, you set the date for Friday. You don't say anything, but Steve, what you do, you meet a chick on Monday, and then you talk to her all through the week, and then you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying.
This is why we're saying that. Okay, this is what you're not understanding. You're saying that you understand it, but you're asking the question like you don't understand. What we're saying is the same thing.
Same thing.
But, okay, so when I hear like Steve, he likes to get on callers like, why you ain't talk to her through the week?
Because he knows y'all don't.
Like if you already
y'all haven't done it.
And I've never done that. I don't talk to women on the phone. I don't talk to them
what you're not understanding. Okay, watch this.
Get it cracking.
Watch this. You want to know why I talk to them during the week? Because they get in touch with my motherfucking ass, dog. That's what you don't fucking understand.
They reach out to me too.
No, but again,
I don't ever reach out.
Okay,
they reach out to me.
Sir, please. Okay, let's slow this down because maybe do you have a handicap or mental disability where you can't comprehend or articulate what we're saying? And I'm not being a dick here. Are you sure? Are you sure you can comprehend what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. What we're saying is you still haven't told us what you're saying to marinate because you're chasing the goddamn bitch. From the moment you're telling her how fucking sexy she is, you're chasing her. So you can't marinate anything when you're running behind a fucking woman. But please tell us, what is it that you're saying? Because the pussy's already dry because you're doing what everybody else is doing. See, Lucario doesn't have to tell a woman she's sexy. Look, the woman's going to recognize he's sexy because he's not chasing women like you're doing.
So wait, Carl, let me ask you a question. So you said that the girls reach out to you. Then what do you do?
What do I do when they reach out to me?
Yeah.
I'm laid back. So I just, I let them holler at me, and sometimes they'll send me pictures. What
I'm asking is the girl you said that, okay, you let's say you match with some girl on Tinder on Monday. You set the date for Friday, and then the girl reaches out to you Wednesday evening. She's like, "Hey, how's your day going? What's up? What are you doing?" That's what I'm saying. What are you doing that?
So this is what I do. If a chick reaches out to me on Wednesday, right?
Mm.
I'm telling her like what to do. I'm like, all right, look. So for our date, I need you to wear this, yada yada.
You're stealing that from me.
Saying,
You're stealing that from me. Of course, I
me
just want to let y'all know
when you got the right outfit. You know, I'm giving her. I'm telling her what to do.
Okay, guys,
So that's all I do.
Again, guys, he's stealing that from me. He doesn't really do that. He just stole that one from us.
That's what I do. I'm just telling you.
Okay, so cool. So you do that, and then you see the girl on Friday, right? You see her on a date, right?
Oh, we can't wait for this one.
Okay, and y'all get together, and then you make shit happen. Like you hook up with her, whatever you want to do, it happens. Yes.
Yeah, we get it cracking.
No, wait, hold on. So now, if it happens, then why are you calling us asking if everything that you want to happen is happening?
I'm lying.
Because the only reason I'm calling is because Steve loves to get on dudes because they don't say nothing. But we're just listening to what Lucario told us to do.
Caller, that's what I'm saying. But caller, that's what I'm saying. You're not understanding. Caller, that's what I'm saying. Listen. This is what you're not understanding. What you're not understanding is that when Steve is talking to these guys, you don't understand that these guys don't know how to talk to women.
Like him, he doesn't know how to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't know how to do it. So caller, let me show you something. Okay, wait. No. You're doing all this bullshit, and finally you're on the date. She's right in front of you. Let's hear you, Mr. Don Juan DeMarco. What are you saying to the woman? Let's hear the last woman. No. You're the last woman that you're on a date with. Tell us the conversation you had with her.
All right, so we get on a date. The last one I had, we got on a date. You know, we met up, and I told her to sit next to me, get close. And I just started, No. Tell
us. See, that's what I say. See, guys, caller, we appreciate you, but we got to teach the guys. Guys, what these guys do is they take all of our terminologies and all this other stuff, and they don't know what the fuck they talking about, kind of like Trey was doing. Caller, we're asking you, what did you say? What did you say? You said yak. So tell us, what did you say in this so-called yak that you're saying to this woman?
All right. Okay. Let's see if I can remember. So
wait. Hold on. Time out. You can't. Okay. Let me ask you a simple question. What is 1 + 1?
2.
Okay. And when did you learn that?
Like when I was young.
Okay. Absolutely. And how old are you right now?
35.
So you're telling me that you can remember 1 + 1 when you were in kindergarten, but you can't remember what the fuck you said to a woman, a week ago? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Well, this was like a month ago. I don't go on that many dates.
So the last woman you went on a date with was a month ago, and you still can't tell us what? All right.
I don't go on dates. I haven't come to the crib. I don't really date like that. Oh my God.
Okay. Can you just, all right, please tell us what you say.
Okay. The last date. All right. So I met the chick, and she was looking real thick, right? So I had her sit next to me. And I get next to her, I get close in the ear. I'm like, you smelling good, you looking good. I'm wondering if you taste good. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm spitting that shit.
No, wait. Now let me get this straight. You met her on Monday. You said nothing to her, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth on the date on Friday is, "I want to taste you."
I mean, it was tongue in cheek. She was laughing. She knew what the vibe was already. So
wait. If she knew what the vibe was, why did you go on the date versus just go back to your crib and fuck?
Because I wanted to see if she was gonna listen though.
Listen to what?
My direction. Like when I tell her sit right next to me, is she gonna do that?
Wait a second. Did you not tell her where to go and meet you at?
Yeah.
So then is that not following directions?
But everybody knows that if a chick comes to meet you on a date, that don't mean nothing. She could just want to see you.
Caller. Bro, this is what we're saying.
There you go. She can't just follow one. She got to, all right, boom, I'll tell her to do this. Tell her to do this. Keep doing it. Like,
caller, listen. This is the problem what you're asking. This is basically the question you said. You said, hey, Steve, I don't get it. You said 5 + 5 = 10, and Lucario said 9 + 1 = 10. I don't understand. That's basically what you asked us.
That's what you asked us.
Nah, because y'all preach two different.
No, it's the same. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. It's the same thing. You just don't see it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
The reason I'm telling you to talk to women because you don't know how to communicate with women, and there's nothing sexual about you. You're boring, basic, and bland. You ain't got no game like Lucario where you can just walk up.
So why do women video chat with me? They be why
but
they
then
in
if
the
that's the
tub?
case,
Why are you calling? Why do they send me news?
Then why are you calling in the show then? If that's the case, big dog.
Because, like I said, I was confused. I thought y'all meant
exactly. Stop right there. You said what? You were what? Confused. If you have game, you wouldn't have been confused.
You got me.
No, it got you.
No. So wait. You think people who know math are confused when you say 5 + 5 is 10 and 8 + 2 is 10? Well, wait a second. Wait. I'm confused because didn't you just say 5 + 5 is 10? How the fuck is 8 + 2 10? I'm confused.
Nah, all right. So y'all, okay. I know a little algebra. Y'all are teaching advanced calculus, so I'm a little bit. I gotta up my game. That's all.
You don't have any. Okay, caller. You don't have any game. That's the lie. You don't have anything because you're saying that the last woman you have. So let me get this straight. You walked up to a woman, right? And then, so you haven't been on a date in a month because all the women you talked to have been at your place. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So walk us through why you talk to these raggedy, low-hanging, bottom of the barrel bitches. What do you say to these raggedy bitches that's easy to fuck?
Well, how are they?
I know. Well, because okay, I want to know what you say to them. What do you say to them to get them back to your place?
Like, all right, okay. So if I'm on the app, I holler at them.
Wait. What do you? Okay, wait, stop. We got to listen to everything. Everything matters. You holler at them. What do you say?
Okay, I get at them. I say, what's good with you?
But why do you wait? Do you care what's good with them?
I mean, it's like an opener.
No, wait. Men don't open. We are. No motherfucking man opens. That's some goofy ass pickup PUA bullshit. An opener. Then what's a fucking closer? God damn it. Or mid open. Or halfway open. Or mid door open. So you guys, I just want to show you guys where guys like him fail. Because real men don't give a fuck about how she's doing or what's up with her. So strike one. Then after you tell her that, what do you do next?
All right. So after that, I basically either I give him my number or I see when they're free to come to my crib and split a bottle of wine. Right.
For what?
So all right. So we could fill each other out and all that.
Wait. I thought you said wait. So what are you having them come over for? To fill out for what?
So where's the part where you marinate the pussy?
Yeah, where's the marinating the pussy and all this other shit you saying? Where's all this at? You just answered to take it.
I mean, they compliment me. They say, "Oh, you handsome" and all that.
No. What we're saying is, we're not saying what they say to you. What we're saying is, what are you saying or doing to them? Yes. Where it's you marinate. You just said you told them to come over for wine. Wine is not pussy.
Wine ain't pussy. Come on.
Right. I mean, I like to sip wine while I'm talking to a chick and I'm
talking to her about. But you ain't wanted. I thought you wanted to fuck, not talk. Wait, I'm lost. Are you there to have them come over to talk, or are you having to come over to fuck?
Well, I want to talk to him to see if I do want to fuck him.
But why would you want to do that when you said that you just say, come on, wait. Talk to him about what?
About, like, I want to feel her out, see if she's cool.
Okay, how does that work? We're ignorant. Teach us. How do I feel a woman out? What do I say to her?
All right, so if she come, all right, let's say you got a chick and she comes to the crib, right? Right, you get her over there and pour up a little wine. Y'all are sitting listening to music, chilling, and you just saying, "Look, hey, where you from?"
Wait. So wait. Did you just say horn that, please? Are you telling me, pussy, you're gonna ask a bitch a question where you're from, and why do you give a fuck where she's from? Do you really care?
I mean, not really.
So then, wait. So then why would you ask a woman a question that you don't give a fuck about? What man who has game does that?
Well, I got to know if she's from the ghetto.
Wait. You don't care where she's from the ghetto because you just want a piece of pussy. So you'll accept anything because you don't have dick honor and dick integrity. You'll fuck anything. So that doesn't matter where she's from. Does it?
Nah, yeah, I turned down pussy, so I wouldn't say I fuck anything.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Are you serious?
So
yeah,
So what we're trying to say is that the reason why you're confused. Okay, you ever heard of the phrase "game recognize game"?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is that the see, there's a reason why we could do a show like Real Game No Theory of 5 guys, 5 different dudes, and flows very well. You know why? Because the thing is, when Steve says, I'm marinating a pussy, I'm not like Steve, I'm confused because I do this and then you do that. And how does that work? Bro, we're not confused because game recognizes game. What we're trying to tell you is once you have game, you will recognize it. So then you won't be confused. So what we're saying is the fact that you're confused means that you don't have game.
Right. And we're not going two birds with one stone. There's nothing wrong with chilling with a woman having wine when you're a disingenuous, lying sack of shit that's deceiving a fucking woman and playing games with her. See, he's trying to get some pussy, but he's using the wine as a front, a storefront, trying to fuck versus be the guy. Hold on, Carl. You said you wanted to fuck.
Can I interject real quick?
Yes, please.
So some girls, I meet them on the app, and I'm not sure if I want to fuck them. So I'm like, all right, just come through. We'll have some wine.
So
hold on. But some girls, I get straight. I'm like, hey, look, you know what I'm trying to knock that down. Like, you trying to come to the crib?
Oh, wait, caller. So on your bio on the dating app, what does it say?
Yeah, let's hear this smooth ass. What does it say on your profile, buddy?
Hold on. I gotta pull it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. Give us like your Tinder bio or whatever.
Yeah, we got to hear this because, gentlemen, this is the prime example of chasing after pussy, and this is why y'all lose because all y'all do is chase because there's nothing exciting about you where she wants to chase you. Asking.
All right, I got it.
Oh, here we go. What's the quote? What's from the bio?
Exactly what it says. Don't try to paraphrase it. Read it exactly.
Okay, it says on the About Me, it says a complex and multifaceted individual with a wide range of interests, emotions, aspirations, and ways to make you quiver.
Wait. Asking her what she does. Wait. So asking her what she does for a living is supposed to make her quiver?
You right.
Well, no, yeah, I'm not trying to bust you, dog. I'm just trying. We're trying to help you here. No disrespect, dog. I'm just saying that there's something wrong here because the math ain't mathing. You said you're the guy to make her quiver, but you're asking her where she fucking lives. How does that make her quiver?
It doesn't.
So then, are you lying?
Nah, I think it's just filler. So
wait. What man's a wait, Lucario. I guess a lion sometimes has to filler and be a duck or some shit. When is a man filler? When is a man who doesn't chase after pussy got to feel shit up?
He doesn't.
Then why are you doing it then?
I don't know.
No. It's common sense. Come on, add it up. You said it's a filler. But you said you're this guy to marinate the pussy and you're this Don Juan DeMarco, but you're looking for fillers for a woman that you're just trying to fuck.
I mean, it's work, so
it's not about work or not. We're just saying that the next time you go and talk to real ones, can you just be honest with yourself and say, I don't have game, I lie, I manipulate, I'm basic, bland, boring, and I run behind women by filling in fillers about asking them about a bunch of nothing.
So Carla, what works? What do you mean it works? What works?
I mean, like, let's say I ask a chick that question where she's from. A lot of times I still end up smashing the chick, so it's like it don't really matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
Okay, so then if it doesn't matter and it works, then again, why are you confused?
Well, I mean, y'all done cleared it up for me, so I'm not really confused anymore. But at first I was.
How was you? You've always been confused, dog. You confusement is you think you're somebody that you're not. That's a confusement.
See, the thing is this is what you guys got to understand, right? Is that nothing really works unless you have game.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is what happens. If you don't have game, you are basically at the whims of the circumstance. You are not creating situations to create specific outcomes for yourself. And so this is why you're asking us the question, because you're still in the back of your mind, you're still saying, damn, well, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, or I feel like I could do something better. Yes. So you're
right.
right. So you're trying to find the best course of action to take action. And what we're trying to tell you is that if you don't understand the game, you're not going to be able to do that because you're going to be confused by what you're saying and what you're doing and how you're being. And this is why when we're saying the same thing, you're like, well, you guys are saying two different things.
No, we're not. We're not saying two different things.
That's what, we've been trying to tell y'all that we're all getting to the same 10. It's 5 plus 5, 8 plus 2, 6 plus 4. It's the same shit. The problem is that you guys don't understand it. So, for example, when I talk to a woman, when I first meet a woman, right? What happens is that if I'm approaching a girl at a bar, club, whatever, and I'm speaking to her and I'm flirting with her and I'm interacting with her, right? That's me marinating the pussy there. When Steve is talking to the girl on the phone, he's marinating the pussy there. It's still the same thing at different times. What we're trying to get you to understand is that the woman is going to be sexually attracted to us based on who we are and how we're showing up in this situation. That's what we're trying to get you guys to understand. But the thing is that when you don't understand the game, what you guys are focusing on is pussy, so you don't actually get the lesson. So now you're like, well, what's the best way for me to get the pussy? Which essentially is you chasing after pussy, which is what Steve was saying earlier.
Right. And not only that, young man, you don't want to listen. You want to fight us on the truth. You're living a lie. You're the reason why you're the problem, because you're running after pussy. Okay. You guys, like I think Zach said it. You think that, okay, you get some pussy. So what? That's like drinking a cup of fucking water. That ain't fucking special to a man. You getting some pussy. But the problem is you're doing it in a disingenuous way. You're not being real. And not where it's even worse. You're chasing after pussy, which is weak as fuck. Why are you running after pussy?
You're right, Steve. You're right.
No, it's not about right or wrong. It's about what is. I'm not here to say you're wrong. I'm just being honest with you. Is that only way we can help you is you just be honest with yourself and say, okay, well, you know what? Even though I hate what you're saying, you're right. And that's it. That's it. Every time. Yes.
No, I just got one more question. With that being said, do you think I should just, with this new information that I have, should I drop the bitches I have now and start fresh?
Wait a second. Time out. How long have you been listening to us for?
A couple years now.
So then what? Caller, wait a second. Help me understand this, Lucario, please. I'm trying to do the math here. How is what we're telling you new information when we say the same thing, dog? How is it new information? When you've been listening to us, when have we not said the same thing in the 3 years that you've been listening to either one of us? And how the fuck is it new information now?
Well, no, it's just the I have new clarity. I have a new
3 years? Wait. So you're telling us it takes 3 years for you to recognize not to chase a woman. So you know it's going to take you 6 years to even understand the thought and the concepts of the game? You're fucked.
Damn. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. I don't think I'm chasing women, though. I just think
Wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, caller. You think, okay. Did you not realize that you said, well, it worked because I smashed? You remember you said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you're chasing women, because what you're doing is you're saying, hey, Steve, Lucario, look, I got the goal, which was the smashing. You're making smashing the goal, which means you're chasing women.
Yes, you're chasing after pussy.
That's what we're trying to get you to understand. Because you basically try to say, hey, but what I'm doing works and I'm going in the right direction because I got the pussy. What we're trying to tell you is that okay, check this out, right? So let's say, for example, you meet a girl. I'll give you a scenario. Let's say you meet a girl and y'all go on a date or whatever, you go get a drink or some shit. Y'all talking, right? And let's say this chick has she got a fat ass, she look good. You understand what I'm saying? You're physically attracted to her and you're sexually attracted to her. But now you're on the date talking to her. She not listening to you. She being disrespectful. Matter of fact, she cursed you out, right? Now she says, you know what? I'm tired of being here. You know, you should like take me back to your place and fuck me. What are you gonna do?
I'm bouncing. I ain't taking her nowhere.
See, okay, cool. So you lying, but but check this out. Now, does that mean that what happened didn't work? Because you didn't fuck?
Nah.
Okay, so if that's the case, why are you acting like you fucking means shit worked?
Well, I might have. Okay,
Oh,
I think I said the wrong.
You're
thing.
35. Wait. You're
Not that it
35 years
worked,
old.
but
Wait.
it
Hold on.
was,
Wait. You're
you know,
35 years old, dog. Come on, man. Can you just own it? It's not like you're 5 years old. You spilt your milk. Why don't you? You're a 35. So you're telling me at 35 years old, you don't know how to articulate yourself?
Okay, all right. No, I do. I definitely do. It's my style and it works for me.
Wait.
Right?
Then why are you calling us? I don't understand.
Wait, caller, hold on. Hey, do you go to the doctor and say, "Hey, doctor, I just showed up. I know I showed up, but I'm feeling great. There's nothing wrong with me. Everything that I've been doing, I'm healthy." The doctor's like, "Why the fuck are you coming to the office?"
Exactly. Why do you keep look, get your ego out the way, dog. All you're doing is digging yourself in a worse hole to show how weak you are, dog. You can't articulate yourself to us, so we know you can't do it with a woman. And listen to you. You keep moving the goalposts left and right. Why do you keep doing that, man?
Now I'm trying to get extra information for myself to advance my game.
Wait. Advance your what?
It's like, all right, for Lucario's doctor analogy, right? If you go to the doctor and you feel fine, it's like, all right, what can I do to feel even better? Like to I don't know.
Caller, you need coaching, man. This is what we're trying to tell you, because you're still this is the block that you're having. It's the mindset. This is what we're trying to get you to understand, right? So what we're saying is that because the essence of your first question about, I'm confused. You say this and Steve say that, whatever. You're trying to find a way to find the quote unquote formula to get more pussy. That's basically what you're asking us.
Cheat code. You're trying to cheat the game.
The cheat codes to get the pussy. And what we're saying is that the fact that you are focusing on the pussy, which again, you said, well, it works because I smashed, right? That's the second thing that showed us that you just trying to get the pussy. What we're saying is that the issue is that you keep trying and chasing the vagina. What we're trying to tell you is that when you have game, you don't chase the pussy. The pussy chases you. This is what we're trying to get you to understand.
That's what I'm trying to say, dog, you're running behind them women. They run behind us. You're asking them interviewing questions. We don't ask them any of that silly ass shit. What the fuck do I care what she does for a living? But it's a filler. Remember, you use fillers because there's nothing interesting. But watch this, caller. Again, why should a woman fuck you?
Because I'm me.
Okay, again, this is my reason why you're doing fillers. Again, I'm gonna ask you again, why should a woman fuck you?
Because I know how to fuck.
Okay, what is fucking?
Getting into the soul.
What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean the soul? Wait, is this like a fucking vampire? What are you talking about?
Like when I talk to a chick and when I touch a chick.
You mean at? When I talk at a chick, you don't talk to women. You talk at them. So when you talk at a woman,
I talk to women. Like
okay, wait. So. Talking at women is asking fucking questions that you don't give a fuck about. So are you talking? No.
Nah,
are you
it's
talking
not even
to?
like that. It's
No,
not even
it
like
is
that.
like.
Wait, if I talk to any woman in the chat right now, I bet she's gonna be feeling me. So
wait. Why don't you tell us what you would say to any of these women to talk to them? What would you say to them?
Like in the chat, I just tell them, look, holler at me,
For what? Holler for what? Holler for what?
To get up on this.
To get up on what?
On this dick.
For what? No, I don't know you because you ain't got no game, dog. Remember, I keep telling you guys, if you can't match her dildo and her fingers, they're not gonna fuck with someone like you, and you're not that guy. Listen to you're not. You're looking for fillers. You're running behind women and you're begging for pussy. What in the fuck would a woman want to be with you for unless she's a raggedy, low-hanging, bottom-of-the-barrel bitch, dog? Come on, man. You think a woman with class is going to talk to you? You don't even know how to seduce a woman. You don't even know how to be smooth with a woman. You don't know how to turn her on and turn her out. What do you what do you do for a living, Lucario? Where do you live? What did he say?
Where are you from? Is
Where
that
you from?
where you originally from? That's it.
Yeah. Tell me where you from. What is that supposed to do to her pussy?
I mean, Nothing really.
So right. So
That's for my
nothing.
own personal information.
Right. So nothing's talk about what? Nothing. So if you're a nothing, why would a woman want to entertain a nothing and a nobody, especially in the bedroom?
Yeah. I mean, you're right. Like,
No, it's not about right or wrong. It's about what is. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to unlock and have you think for a second, man.
See, the thing you got to understand is that everything you do and say needs to have a purpose. It needs to be. It's the point. It's the point in which why this is happening.
Yes.
So when you say filler, what you're essentially saying is there's no purpose for this thing to even be here, and so that within itself is the thing that muddies the waters between you and the woman within the interaction. So the thing is that if you're doing all this filler, then she can't properly follow you. Why? Because you're not properly leading
at all. You're being led.
Okay, I got you.
And you're
y'all cleared it up.
Yeah, and don't be disingenuous and stop lying to women and stop manipulating them and stop deceiving them, please. That's all you're doing when you chase. Can you stop doing that, please?
I got you.
Okay, because that wine shit, you don't want to drink wine, you want to fuck. And that's your truth. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you just got to stop lying to yourself, okay, buddy?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I got a lot to work on, so I appreciate y'all.
Hey, great call, man. Thank you so much. We'll throw you back in. Thank you, brother. That was finally, it wasn't bad, but we have another call here. Area code 919, sir. Sorry for the wait. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
Yo, my name is Khalil, man. I got a question on I have a question about in the game.
Okay, wait, Khalil, can you please just stop saying that's all you've been saying. Take that out your vocabulary. Just what's up?
Yeah. So me studying the game is a blessing. I just want to appreciate. That's what I want to call for real. I just want to appreciate for trying to get people to listen. Not even trying to get people to listen, but the way you're expressing the about the game, it brings kind of.
All right, Khalil, what did you do this weekend, buddy? What did you do this weekend?
What I do this weekend, being myself.
Okay, Khalil. All right, I'll slow it down, Khalil. Okay, let me try this again. Khalil, what did you go outside of your house and do this weekend?
I'll be going to places.
Okay, like, Khalil, can you get specific in the places that you go out this weekend? Where did you go?
To the lake, to the bar.
Okay. And what happened when you went to the bar, my friend? Said again.
Well, I didn't want to ask that question.
No, but Khalil, everything's a teachable moment because a lot of y'all guys have problems and you don't know how to ask the proper question. And that's why I'm asking you this. What did happen at the bar?
Well. My attention.
Wait. Okay, wait. Just take a deep breath. It's okay. Just relax. It's fine. Okay. We just want to know when you were at the bar. What did you do?
Well, this weekend I didn't went to the bar. I just went to the lake. But something that happened where I was in a conversation with my grandma. She was asking me about me moving back to my mom's.
Well, no. Clear. I don't know. We don't want to know your family business, buddy. We're talking about where did you go? Listen, Camille. Khalil, where did you go to position yourself to get in front of a woman to show her why you're that guy? Did you do that this weekend, buddy?
I didn't talk to women this weekend. I just went to the lake.
Why didn't you talk to women this weekend when you need help in talking with women? Why didn't you talk to them?
Right. I have problems. Staying focused.
Oh, I know. I know it's all cool. No, we're here for you, dog. It's no disrespect. I'm just trying to get you to focus. I'm just trying to understand. Okay.
I want to manage. I want to know how to really, really manage women.
Wait. But how can you manage things that you're not getting around, buddy. How can you do that if you're not going to the bars or the clubs and talking to women, buddy?
Because my focus is not on point sometimes.
Okay, and it's fine. It's fine. And we'll let you go, but we appreciate the call, okay, big guy? Oh, did you have another question or anything, big guy?
Yeah, that's why I was going to ask you a question. Like, how can you gain focus? Like,
well, Khalil, you just got to go to these. Okay, at night, they have bars and clubs where women go to interact with the opposite sex in sometimes romantic and sexual ways. So you just got to put yourself in that environment, buddy.
Yeah, just go out and approach a woman and start having a conversation. That's how you focus. You focus on what you want to do. You say, hey, I want to, learn how to manage women. Okay, cool. Let me go out and talk to women. So I go out, I see that woman across the room, I walk up to her and I talk. That's it. That's how you focus. Just focus exactly.
Right. At the same time while I'm working on my purpose.
What is your purpose? What is your purpose?
I do music, and
that's not a purpose. That's a hobby.
So wait, caller. What, you thinking that you can't talk to women because you do music?
No, I don't want to be in that type of space where I'm supposed to a purpose. And I don't like that stuff. I just want to know. I want my focus to be on a higher level where I can manage it at the same time.
So wait, okay. Let me ask you a question. Did you eat dinner last night?
Yeah, I ate about. No, I didn't eat. I didn't eat dinner. I just was eating.
You ate something yesterday, yes?
Huh?
You ate something yesterday, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, was eating something yesterday the only thing you did yesterday?
Nah.
So that means you ate something and you did something else. So that means that you can do two things at once, or probably multiple things at once, right?
Right.
Right. But this is the thing. When you were eating, you were focusing just on eating the food, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then when you did the other thing, you was focused on doing other things. The same thing. So you could focus on your music, you could focus on eating, and you could focus on talking to women. Yep. All at the same time.
Okay, big guy.
Yeah, I got you. And I got another question too. When it comes to fathers in the home, because my whole life
Khalil, that's a conversation you might want to have on the back end. I don't want you to put your information out there, okay, buddy? So just get some coaching or something and talk on the back end about that, okay, buddy?
Okay.
All right. Well, you have a good day, and we appreciate your call, Khalil. Okay, man.
Okay.
Thank you, Khalil. All right, guys, lines are open. All right, let us continue, guys. We're talking to you guys about not chasing women, and let's get into the points because
let's get into the points.
Let's get into the points, guys, because we got less than an hour of the show. So the first thing I always talk about, I want you to discuss is that the magnetic withdrawal that creates desire, and what I mean is that when you make it about you, it is something that women just in their reality, because most women always feel like they're special and their pussy has value to them, not us. But what is it to you as far as creating the desire by not chasing after the woman? What is it like that for you, man?
Yeah, I like that you said the magnetic draw, because the thing is you got to understand that when you're dealing with a woman and she's interacting with you, that energy that she gets from dealing with you is addictive, and she knows that she can only get that fix through you, right? But the thing is, again, that only happens if you are not making it about women. Just like the last caller we were talking, the caller before the last, we were telling them that if your focus is on the pussy, then you can never have that magnetic draw, because what is drawing the woman to you is she has to see you like a simp sees pussy. You understand what I'm saying? So the way that simps crave pussy, women need to crave your dick like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Absolutely. Guys, got a question? Put a queue. Lines are open. Yeah, for a lot of you guys out there, unfortunately, a lot of y'all believe that attention equals sex or love. And y'all run behind women and things like that. The why, like LaCar was saying, why it works is because she's thinking more about you, because the interaction that you had was so impactful that she wants more of it, because she doesn't get a lot of it when it comes to the average guy out there. So guys, let's continue on to the second one. So sexual confidence or confidence will always repel neediness, okay? Because as a man, Lucario, and this is why I keep trying to, this is why our numbers are different, but we do the same. Like Lucario will go up to a woman and his mindset is, I am not here to prove anything. I'm the proof. And that's why he doesn't have to talk to the woman all week, because women don't meet the proof, Lucario. Let's talk on that.
Right, exactly. A lot of times, this is why, pickup artists love the term shit test, because that's what they get all the time, with women shit testing them and giving them a hard time all the time.
Yes.
But when you are that guy, what happens is that the women already recognize that, which is why they're following your lead, cooperating, but they only recognize that because you have recognized it within yourself. You already took that stand and said, this is who I am. So when you talk, so the things that you say and the things that you do resonate already with that, because you are that. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And again, unfortunately, a lot of you guys are resonating. Please see me.
Right.
Please like me. Please tell me I'm enough. Please give me a chance. And we don't ask to be seen, Lucario. We don't ask to be liked or anything like that. We exist. That's what I'm saying, man.
Right.
And and I know that sounds crazy, guys. We're not trying, this is not about manipulation, Lucario, or deception, but it's a trigger in her. Remember, guys, the moment a woman asks the question, who is this, or who are you? You then shift her in a brand new reality, because unfortunately, Lucario, women know the average guy, but they don't know a real man. What say you, my brother?
Right, exactly. And that's, they get a bunch of situations with average dudes, you know what I'm saying? And so when you are above average, when you are the guy who's different, then it's going to be a whole different experience for her. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, we got a few questions here, guys. If y'all got a question, please put a Q or call in. We'll answer questions. He said, after getting a woman's number, what should I do? And don't text before seeing her.
What should the do? Don't text before seeing her again. Gain, you need coaching bad, because you with these big ass these like questions that we need to talk to you on the back end about. So yourself a coaching, please. Like please.
Yes. Let's move to the next question. He says, can the purpose of asking a question be to actually get to know someone on her background? Wait, but JB, okay, why do y'all lie to women? I don't understand. Why do y'all pretend to be nice when why be disingenuous?
You know what the funny part is that they'll ask the woman all these questions about background, what her favorite color is, and all this other stuff, right? And then she won't give him any pussy, and he'll be mad.
He'll be mad, right? He'll call her a bitch.
You said you want to get to know her, so you got to know her. So what you mad about?
Yeah, what are you mad about? Hey, look, you asked her something bland. What do you like to eat? Chicken. What movie you like? I don't know. The Notebook. What do you like to do? Read a book and feed my cat. And then you like, well, let me get some pussy. She says, no, that's fucked up. See, right. See, you hypergamous monkey branching bitches ain't shit. See, I knew something was wrong with you. What are we talking about? JB, can we be honest? At least the first guy, the 35-year-old guy, was finally honest.
Curious about what? That's what I'm saying.
About what? JB, call in, dog. What are you talking? What are you, JB? Come on, JB. So you telling me when you see her ass and titties, the first thing that crosses your mind is what she does for a living, dog? I just want to be sure of this. When you see her ass and titties, the first thing that crosses your mind is like, I wonder what book she read last week.
Right.
You're telling me that, JB, right? Are you telling us, JB?
Out here.
Because y'all guys are lying. Y'all frauds. Listen, there is nothing wrong with you wanting pussy. I'm not talking bad about you about that. But why do y'all lie and cloak it behind a lie of a question? You don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Y'all don't care. Hey, you want to know? Hey, Lakara and I care. See, you know what I mean? We care. You want to know why? Because women have to earn us by proving to us they're worth our time. That's the difference. That's why we don't chase them. We can have those conversations, but we don't ask. They divulge that information because guess what, Lucario? They want us to know. We don't ask, Lucario.
You know what the issue is? I noticed this is that they think that when we say something to a woman, it's the same as when they say something to a woman. So when you have game and remember, I said everything is purposeful. So a lot of you guys, what you do is you'll say, like, I could say to a girl what you do for a living, right? It's not the same as you asking her what she do for a living because you're doing filler, just like the other caller said. You're just saying shit to try to get to the pussy. This is what we're trying to get you to understand. It's not the same.
Oh my God. Let's move. Guys, got a question. Mighty Trey, honestly. Okay, Mighty Trey. There's nothing wrong with it. The problem is what's wrong with it is you. You guys have become incels today because you are mad at women for not fucking you. You're mad at women for fucking somebody else. You're mad at women because all you do is lie to them, manipulate them, play games with them, deceive them, beat around the bush. But I'm gonna hold that question. We got a call real quick. You're saved by the call. Erico 850, and we'll get back to you in a second, Trey. 850, what's your name? What's your question, buddy? What's up?
This is JB.
JB, so what in the fuck are you talking about, big dog?
I'm saying that, like, so you're telling me that y'all have never, like,
met
a woman.
And what?
I'm not saying, like, obviously the first time I see a woman and she's sexy, I see, like, I want to have sex with her, but, like, you never be like you're never curious about, like, you know, maybe where she's from or something.
Well, okay, but what is where she from? What is that? Okay.
What is the purpose?
Yeah.
I should say this. What does that information do for your bottom line?
Yeah, you think that's about to ask. Your bottom line. How does that help your bottom line?
I mean,
just
I'm
say it doesn't.
Nigga, so
no, you're not. Okay, no. You're not curious. You're like the other guy. You're just not interesting. I don't know why y'all guys lie and use curious, which saying just admit I'm just not interesting, dude. It's okay. You're just not an interesting person.
So let me give you an example. So I had a guy I was talking to, this is client or whatever, and he said that he asked this girl, you know, where does she live, right? And I didn't ask him why he asked her. This is what he said while we were talking. He's like, yeah, I was asking her where she lived because, you know, usually, and this is the thing, he was interested in having a girlfriend long term at some point, right? So he asked the girl where she lived, and he said his reason why was because if he has a girlfriend, he doesn't want to travel too far to be able to see his girlfriend, and he doesn't want his girlfriend to have to travel far to see him. He wants to be in close proximity. So what I'm saying is his question of asking where does she live correlates with his reasoning of that. So what we're asking you is, what does the information about whatever you're asking have to do with your bottom line?
Well, like, I'm just saying, like, for me, sometimes I'm dead ass just got, maybe Steve says I'm not interested, but I'd be curious, like, especially, like, for example, like, if I meet a woman at, like, a specific event, like, let's say it's like an Afro beats party, like, I'm African, and like it would be cool, like, to see, like, where maybe she's from my country, maybe she's from, like,
but why?
My country.
So how does that pertain to
what does that matter?
Yeah, or let me ask this question. What is your program? What is your goal? How are you fitting this woman into anything or any woman you deal with? Like, what is the thing you're looking for, and how does that question pertain to what you're looking for?
I mean, I'm just looking to fuck someone. Like,
wait, you're looking to do what? Wait, did you say I'm looking to fuck someone? Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, time out. Hold on, wait. No, wait. We got you, big dog. No. Oh, you're not interesting. Hold on. For you, young man, Mr. Coleman, because I tied two birds with one stone. Do you think a woman's gonna give you the combination code to her pussy? Do you think a woman, just because she tells you I live on 555 Sycamore Lane, that's gonna make her pussy wet, JB? You think her telling you?
I don't want the combination code to her pussy.
But what you just said you want to fuck? Okay, wait. I'm lost here. Did you just say you want to fuck?
I'm not asking the question to like figure out like, oh, let me see. You know,
what are you asking? What are you asking the question for?
Steve, I swear to God, I just be like,
break down. Listen, we're not here to dude. Come on, we're here to help you. We just asked you a basic ass question. What is the bottom line of asking an ignorant, boring? Okay, please understand. Do you think you're the only guy who has asked that fucking question to her? Yes or no? Do you think you're the only guy?
No.
Okay, so let's back it up a little bit. So let's go all the way back to maybe junior high, hell, even high school. Okay, she has been asked that question hundreds and thousands of times. And every guy who has asked that question, she knows at the end of that question is a guy that's only trying to fuck her. And he's a lying sack of shit. So when you ask that question, this is how she knows who you are by what the fuck you say out your mouth, Jay. You don't see that? You don't see that?
Yeah, but let me ask this then. I know I understand, but I'm saying like, like this is just I'm trying to be respectful. Like,
no, it's all good.
Have y'all never asked that question?
No, fuck no.
No. Call it. This is what you're not getting. Anything we ask or say has to do with the program. That's why we keep asking you, how does it? Okay, so you said you would ask a girl where she from because maybe she's from your country. Okay, so let's say you ask a girl, hey, where you from? And then she's like, I'm from your country. Okay, cool. Now that's done. Now what? What does that have to do with
now what? What's you gonna do now?
Well, I mean, if I ask a woman that, it'll probably be like after like I got her like number, like we're just talking.
But why are you begging for numbers? You're chasing.
But call it. That's what I'm saying. What was saying is, okay, you got her number.
I give her mine.
You're lying, dog. Okay,
you got her number. You gave her your number. Whatever. You ask her where she's from. She says she's from the same place as you. Cool. Now, how does that? Okay, let me ask this question because we're not even getting anywhere. What do you want to happen with the woman?
Fuck her, hang out.
Fuck.
Wait, say it louder. Say it louder so they can hear you. Everybody, he said, excuse me. He said, fuck. So now, LaCar, please continue.
Now, let me ask this question. How does where she's from, right, go with the bottom line of you fucking?
How?
It doesn't.
Well, then why even go there?
No, but
hold on. We just got it. Undefeated.
Hold on. Have you ever been to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Okay, you go up to the counter and say, hey, do you know the capital of Wyoming? You ask the lady at the counter, hey, where are you from? And what do you do for a living? Or what's your aspirations? No, you say, let me get a cheeseburger with a fucking
exactly.
What the fuck, bro?
Okay, but
what?
I will say that people, like, for example, if it's like a worker or something, I will ask them like a question that has nothing to do with my order or what I bought, like just like this talk.
But JB, you're not trying to fuck them. You're trying to get some food off of them.
Right? You're trying to so you order the food, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's my question then, Locario. Like, because I said in the chat too, I was like, can you not want two things at once? Like, can you not want to know?
Okay, you're lying. Okay, wait. Okay, why do y'all guys? Okay, listen, please understand. Y'all have to stop trying to be a nice guy. That's what you're trying to do, JB. You're trying to be a nice guy. You're not a nice guy, JB. You're a lying, disingenuous person that is cloaking in someone that's actually interested in what she fucking does, knowing all you want is her pussy, dog.
Oh, wait, caller, let me ask you a question. If you ask her where she's from and she says she's from Texas and she's not from where you're at, would you still fuck her?
Yeah, I don't care.
So then what difference does it make where she from?
Right. And you said you don't
It
care.
doesn't make a difference.
So
I
what?
just said that's interesting. Like it's just
You're
like,
not interesting. Interesting people didn't ask that shit, dog.
What is interesting about where she's from?
Yes, what is interesting? Tell us.
well, if she's from Texas, like
Yeah, tell us. Okay,
like-
and so okay, what does that do?
I don't know, it's just good information. Like
For what? Okay, for what? What is that gonna do? For what? Because your bottom line is pussy. So she's from Texas. So give us the dots that you're gonna move from her being from Texas to her being in your bed and you smashing.
but I'm not using it to get her.
But you
which I guess
said
is
you
the
want.
problem.
Okay, young man, you said you want to fuck. Didn't you say that? You said you want to fuck. We're just taking your words. That's what you said. Yes. That's what the caller asked. What's your bottom line? You said the fuck. Yes, caller. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So how is Texas going to get you to your bottom line?
So it's not. But I'm saying.
Then why ask the question? If it doesn't get
so
you your
you-
bottom line, it's wasted information, fillers. And you know who give fillers, caller? Guys that chase pussy.
So y'all, okay? I'm just trying to understand here.
Yes.
Listen, like. So I should stop asking these kind of questions.
You shouldn't ask questions at all. Make statements. Make statements.
Right. And don't say anything that doesn't pertain to your bottom line. You have to have a bottom line. You have to have a goal of what you're trying to do. So what I'm saying is that if I'm talking to a woman, anything that I'm saying and the things that I'm doing when I'm interacting with her has to do with my bottom line. So I'm not asking her or saying anything that has nothing to do with that because it doesn't pertain to anything. That's what we're trying to say. And so what I'm saying is that you're putting, okay, do you listen to rap music? You listen to hip hop?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you ever get somebody's album and it's like 15 tracks and only like 5 of them are good?
Yeah.
And 10 of them suck, and that's because those 10 are filler.
Mm-hmm.
That decreases the value of the album. You understand what I'm saying? So your filler is decreasing the value of you.
Because you're running behind her, young man. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so if you're running behind her,
Sorry.
who has the value?
Sure.
Right. And that's what we're saying, young man. This is why we're telling you, you got to make statements. You don't ask questions that you don't listen. They know you don't give a fuck. They know you don't. I don't know how it is. Y'all don't see that. They know you don't give a fuck, but they know this as well.
How many dudes came up to her and say, hey, so where you from? So where you from? So where you from? So where you from? They know that you don't give a shit about that.
What do you do for a living? What do you do for, watch this. What do you do for a living? Can we fuck? Hey, what do you like? What's your favorite ride? Hey, can I send you a dick pic? Hey, what do you like to read? Hey, why don't you come over and suck my dick? That's all y'all do. Y'all put up a front of being a fraud by trying to be nice, and you're not, and you ain't shit, dog. Because you're not even honest with yourself. Look, JB, if you want to fuck, I respect you more if you just ask for what you want. She'll respect you more if you ask for what you want. But you think she's stupid. Why do y'all guys think women are that stupid? Like she with food.
You know what it is too, is that you guys gotta understand, right? So what happens is that when you do that, right, what you're essentially doing is that you're muddying the waters and confusing the situation. So this is the thing. How is a woman supposed to know if you actually give a shit or you're just saying that to fuck her? Right? So now she keeps getting all these. So where are you from? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Where are you from? So she's like, which one of these dudes actually really gives a shit? And then she realizes, damn, 90% of these guys who ask me where I'm from and what I do and all this other stuff just wanted to fuck me. So now the next guy who comes to ask me, whoa, where you from? This is another dude who wants to fuck me, but's not man enough to just tell me he wants to fuck me.
Not man enough. Key word, not man enough. So I want to ask you, JB, what in the fuck is so special about a woman that you got to beat around the bush and talk about shit that you don't give a fuck about? What's so special about her?
Nothing, but
It has to be because she's making you do something that goes outside the realm of being a man. What is she doing to you to make you feel that I gotta ask where she's from, knowing I want to fuck her? Look, I want to fuck her, but there's something she's doing to you that you shift wanting to fuck to where you from. What is she doing? What did she do?
Okay, no, but let me ask this then. Please let me ask this question. So I'm gonna relate it to this. Okay, so if I play on a sports team, right?
Yes.
And my teammates, but our goal, our bottom line is to win games.
Yes.
To be as successful as possible.
Yes.
But oftentimes we have times whenever we talk about like our lives, like, oh, like you're from here, oh, this and that. So like, that
has nothing to do with the bottom line of success, because that has nothing to do with the playbook. It has nothing to do about the position coaches and things like that. Y'all are just chit-chatting.
Right. Do you think chit-chatting is the thing that makes the players win the game, or is passing the ball, dunking it in the hoop, and running the drills the thing? You see,
following the playbook.
Right, like you the playbook. His son, like, oh, how's your son doing? That's nothing to do with you winning the game.
Hey, but we won that championship because I know his son did volleyball today.
Right.
I agree, but I'm saying that like that part is like I'm not being disingenuous. I'm not being a disingenuous teammate.
Okay, JB.
Where you?
But JB,
yeah,
we're not talking about a guy. We're talking about a woman. Okay, see that, JB? We're not talking about a guy. We're talking about a woman now. Let's bring it back to the woman. You want to fuck her. You are not asking for what you want, and instead you're talking to her about something you don't give a fuck about. So there is something that she has done, or I don't know what's so magical about her to make you shift from wanting to fuck to cowarding and asking a question that you don't give a fuck about.
I guess it's not the woman per se, but it's probably just like how I thought things were, like how I grew up and stuff like that.
Wait. How long have you been listening to us for? Again, how many years?
Long enough.
No, see, here we go again. See that? You're growing.
No.
How many years?
No, because I can't.
How many years? Guess.
Like two.
All right, like 2 years. And this is what we're talking. See, guys, this is why the game is so important. See, when you bird watch and you actually don't really learn game, he has wasted 2 years of his life bird watching and still doesn't know a motherfucking thing. That's 2 years of wasted time, wasted information. Because tell us, when have you heard myself, Lucario, Miles, 1950, Zag, hey, Dre, Boss Mac, or Rosebud say, ask a bitch a question where she's from? When have you ever heard us say that in 2 years of listening to us?
I don't recall.
So if we don't say that, then why the fuck are you saying it then?
Man, I didn't want to be y'all.
Wait. Don't you want to be on the winning team, on the winning side?
Yeah.
So if you want to be on the winning side, don't you want to do what winners do? Nobody's saying be us. We're teaching you how to be yourself and stop chasing after pussy by making it about yourself. So who said which one of us are trying to make you a duplicate of them? Who is doing that?
Nobody. But I mean, look, I'm just saying like this. I think that when you say bottom line being to get put, or like
you told us your bottom line.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying like have sex, and then me now. It's like that's. And then also to not ask any questions in between that. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying I don't know how to do that. Like,
okay, but this is what I don't understand. You've been listening to us for 2 years. Why aren't you a student to learn, though? I don't understand. Yeah, wait. Are you 18 years old?
No, I'm 22.
You're 22 years old. That means you found us at 20. And for 2 years, you would rather sit on the sideline like everybody else that doesn't want to learn a goddamn thing and not invest in yourself? Why? Why waste 2 years? Crickets. And JB, we're not mad at you, brother. Look. Remember, JB, everybody can't be a man. Just remember that in this world, there are lions and then there are grass-eating motherfuckers. So you just got to realize sometimes that I don't want to be a lion. I don't want to be a man. I don't want to lead. And I don't want women to throw their pussy at me. I love running behind, begging and chasing and begging some more and lying to women and manipulating women and deceiving women and beating around the bush and walking on eggshells. That's what you like to do, buddy. There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to own it, man.
See, I think this is what I want you to come away with the call is that everything has a purpose. So, for example, I'm just giving you, these are just simple examples to understand that what is being done is purposeful. So I tell a girl, hey, listen, meet me Friday, 8:00. I want you to wear a red dress with high heels. Right now, why am I telling her that? One, it's showing if she does meet me and she agrees to meet me, I'm saying that to see if she's going to follow my lead. That's the purpose of me telling her what to do. Right. Also, I'm seeing if she's going to do what I say. So if she comes with the red dress, then I'm like, okay, I see that this woman is actually doing what I'm saying. So I'm not just telling her to meet me at the fucking bar just to say it. The purpose of me saying it is to see, one, does she follow my lead? And two, is she going to do exactly what I say? Does that make sense, caller?
Yeah.
So there was no filler in there. So what I'm saying is everything that's being said is a purpose for it. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. So if I say to a girl, well, where are you from? If there's no purpose, then why is it even coming out of my mouth? That's what we're trying to get you to understand.
Because she's gonna get turned off. Okay, you guys understand. Every time you're like everybody else, she is not going to be turned on by you because she's going to recognize you lack experience in the bedroom. Because real motherfuckers that throw that dick and hit the bottom, they just don't give a fuck. And because they don't give a fuck, the women give a fuck. I know it sounds crazy, but watch it, caller. You can't fake not giving a fuck. Because a woman's going to recognize you're faking it to try to manipulate her to give you pussy. Lucario and I and the fellas, we don't fake it. That's who we are. We just don't give a fuck. I'm dead serious. We don't fake it. We are. You see what I'm saying, young man?
Yeah. So let me ask this then.
Sure.
Like the few, I'm hesitating to say this because you're gonna get on me.
No. Don't worry. You know it's gonna come. So just prepare. But it's cool. No, we got you, dog. Go ahead.
Saying like the 1 or 2 or 3 women that I'm talking to right now, did I just say like I want to fuck? Like, am I like lying to them by still talking to them like how I do?
Well, wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. Please give me a second. Now, sir, I don't know if you're talking about us or the person on the phone, sir, but we ask you to have enough respect for these people and shut the fuck up because you don't have the balls to call in. And this man has more balls than you have. So please don't come in here and disrespect these young men, okay? Because we're trying to teach them something. But don't sit here and fucking judge them when you got a fucked up ass thumbnail and you don't even, what the fuck is a Hobson? So why don't you shut your fucking ass up? Please, with all due respect. We're not gonna let you talk shit to these motherfuckers. At least they're trying, but yet you want to be on the sideline talking shit. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry, JB. Hey, JB, I'm gonna get tough on you, but I'm not gonna let nobody fuck with you. You know what I mean? I got you, dog. You right? So now, go ahead and please continue. I'm sorry. Please continue what you were saying, but I'm not gonna let these motherfuckers fuck with you. Go ahead, JB. What was you saying now?
I was saying like, should I just the few women that I'm talking to now, should I just tell them like I want to fuck? Like, am I lying?
I don't know. What do you want to do? Okay, JB, what do you want to do, buddy?
Well, I want to like eventually have sex.
All right, let's stop. Wait, JB. Okay, if you had a top one list, the one thing you want to do above all things with these women, what is it? You tell us. What is that thing?
Have sex.
Okay, good. All right, I respect it.
I caught something. You said the women you're talking to, should you just... So you're trying to tell me you haven't fucked these women yet?
No, because he's beating around the bush.
I mean, one, but I'm talking about the ones that I haven't fucked because I just met them.
So when'd you meet them?
Like a week ago.
Oh.
Okay, and you haven't set a time for them to come see you?
No, because he ain't trying to fuck. JB, just say no. Just say no, JB. JB?
I mean, but the one just got back to me yesterday.
Okay, JB, let me ask you a question. You want to fuck, and I respect that. I'm asking you this question. What are you doing to move them towards that end game? What are you doing for a week, for a whole week? What have you done to cattle drive them towards your end game? What have you done?
Got on the phone.
Okay. And done what?
Talk with them.
About what?
I mean, about the same shit that you just got on me about.
But then, okay. Now, JB, okay, I want you to understand this. I'm going to use Lucario, okay? All right? Lucario's talking to April, right? Or let's call her May. Lucario's talking to a chick named May or August, whatever her name is, right? And all Lucario's doing is, hey, what do you do for a living? Hey, when was your last boyfriend? And why did you break up? And what do you like to do on your time off or whatever? And then all of a sudden say, hey, you know what? I want you to come over and fuck me. What is she going to, you know why she's going to get mad at Lucario? Because she's going to say, wait a second, I don't understand something. I thought you were actually interested in me because you were asking me all these questions. But yet, which one are you? Are you the guy trying to fuck me? Or you're the guy that's interested in me? Which one are you? And that's your problem.
I mean, I know like you just gave like a scenario, but like if a woman says like some shit, like if I ask her something and she's like, oh, this and that.
Wait, give us an example. Give us an example.
Tell us specifically, what's this and that?
Give us an example of this and that.
I'm saying like if I ask a woman, okay, this is just I'm not saying this happened, but if I ask a woman like where she's from, and she's like, okay, I'm from, I don't know, like I don't know, Detroit or some shit. I don't know. I'll be like I start asking her like, oh, like why'd you come down here? Like we'll get into like deeper conversation. Then she might be like, oh, like
wait, come down and wait, deeper what?
No, but that's still a surface level question, but it'll get deeper. That she'll be like, oh, like whenever I was like younger, I used to do this and that, like in Detroit, and then but then like it'll get like, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, if I never asked her that question and she says she's from Detroit, you don't think I'm gonna make a statement and say something? This is off the top of the dome because we like that. You don't think I'm gonna say to her, well, you know what? I'm gonna keep that in my mind for when you come over my place and sleep with me. I want to make sure you wear that Detroit outfit, that Detroit Lion jersey. And you see the difference in that?
Right. Why aren't you leading the conversation to sex? Why aren't you leading the conversation to her coming to your house? Why aren't you leading the conversation to her coming to see you?
Did I not just do that, caller?
Yeah, but can I do that by just being like, okay, like I want you to come see me, like
come see you for what though? What?
I mean, it would be like
for what?
All right. You already know, JB. You said it earlier. It starts with an S and ends with an X.
Yeah. Fuck.
Hey, EIOU, I'll take a foul.
Exactly. So Colin, that's what we're saying. What we're saying is you're getting on the phone and you're having, so where you from? Oh, I'm from Detroit. Oh, really? That sounds cool. So what made you want to move up to New York? Well, actually, when I was in Detroit, I had a lot of troubles over there. Oh, really? Tell me about these troubles. Well, I was hanging out with my brother and I was living with my mom, and then my mom started getting strung out on crack, and so we had to go in foster care. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. This is what the conversation you having, right?
I don't know, because I was asking about no troubles, like, and it don't be no fake. That shit sound like a white nigga saying that.
No, JB, it ain't a color. JB is saying about color,
right? That you're just talking about nothing. What is that when you meet a woman and y'all exchange information, you should be setting up a time. But even before you set up a time, before you even give her your number, you should let her know, hey, listen, girl, I'm about to give you this number, and I want you to text me tonight. Right, and I'm gonna tell you all the nasty things I'm gonna do to you the next time we meet. You see?
Hey, JB, watch this one. Or the next, you taking a shower? Hey, the next time when you get out of the shower, what I want you to do is I want you to wear that jersey and nothing on, so I can see how the conversation goes between a woman who has all her clothes on and a woman in her Detroit Lion jersey. Did I ask a question? I mean, did we ask a question? Did we ask a question? JB, was that a question or a statement?
statement.
Was that keeping it on the road of sexual tension? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So do you see the difference between that and like the car said, so what are your aspirations and goals?
Where are you from? What do you like to do for fun?
Fuck.
That's what you saying, JB. Come on, man.
Fuck. You see the difference, JB, when you have game? Anything a woman says to us, we can make it sexual without being creepy. It'll be sexual, fun, flirty banter where she's going to giggle and all that other stuff. You want to know why? Because they never met us before. They've met you a million times, man.
But if I say that, I'm like,
okay. Now what? No. Watch this. I get it. Now what? Now watch it, JB. Now you could say the same thing. Hey, when you get out of the shower, why don't you wear your jersey so I can see, what it's like, right? You can say that, right? But here's the problem. Yeah. Because you don't have any game, it's going to sound like, yeah, I want to smell your panties and I got the chloroform and duct tape. Yeah. How are you doing tonight? Oh my God. So what I'm saying is that, like Lakara said, the truth is inside of you, dog. And the reason why we can say it is because we believe in ourselves. That's why women believe in us. You don't believe in yourself. So you're saying it from the surface. You're trying to be an actor. You're trying to act like a man versus be a man. Does that make any sense, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be creepy.
It sounds like you're scared are you scared to tell a woman that you want to be sexual? Is that what it is?
No, I'm saying like,
just say yes.
Like me just because if like I know her, like I feel like I know her well enough, and that's not a problem. But
know her well enough.
Like me.
What do you know
from the logo?
Wait. Know her well enough. What do you know? What do you know?
Like I'm saying, like me and the woman will talk. And
tell
then,
us
like,
about right. Tell us about her.
Wait. So let me ask you a question. How well do you know the woman at McDonald's when you ask for the cheeseburger?
I don't know her.
Oh, so why don't you sit there and get to know her before you place your order?
JB?
I mean, it's her job to give me the food, so.
No, wait, JB, watch this. Watch this, Lucario. JB, tell us about her. And so you asked all these questions. Tell us a few things about one of these women that you're trying to fuck that you talked to for a week. Tell me a little bit about them. Tell us 3 things about them.
From Florida. She is like she has brothers.
And
you're saying anything, just anything.
No. I'm just saying because I'm gonna tell you something about the women that fuck with us. It's a difference. Go ahead. And what's the third one? Okay, let's go. So now ask me the same question. Tell me about that. Just say, hey, Steve, tell me about something about that woman that you're talking. Just watch the difference. Ask me.
What are 3 things about a woman you've talked to before?
Okay, number 1, when she likes to play with her pussy, she loves to fantasize about, I don't know, for some weird like chocolate cake. One thing she has in her drawer is not only a long dildo, but she also has one of those butterfly or rose things that she likes to use. And one other thing she likes to do when she's driving home from work, like when you're sleeping, like, how the highway, I don't know if you're in America, but a highway, they got little divots on the side of the road, like for people that like veer off and they go bzzz. So what she likes to do when she's driving home sometimes to get her pussy, to rub her pussy a little bit, she'll drive the car and ride over those little divots and stuff just to get her pussy a tingle. So what do you think is the difference between what I know and what you know? I mean, it's great she's from Florida. Wow, maybe y'all go to Disneyland. But tell me, what's the difference? Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
And you want to know what? I didn't ask that. She told me that. That's what we're saying, dog.
Oh, fuck, no.
You got to get out that mindset of I got to get to know her a little more before I start.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Yo, man, J-Dog, you got to stop chasing. What's up?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said you got to stop chasing the pussy.
Oh, I'm saying that, so should I tell them, like, let's fuck? Like, fuck that shit.
Why not?
Because now
what do you have to lose? JB, what do you have to lose that you don't have already?
Nothing.
Well, there you go.
I don't mind telling them that.
No, you do mind. JB, you do mind. You're just scared to ask for what you want. Ask for it. Listen, JB, look.
I'm not scared.
JB, okay, then why didn't you ask for it then?
Because I didn't know that was the play.
Wait, the play is, wait. Do we tell you to lie to women? Help us. Has Lucario and I, in the 2 years you've been listening to us, tell you to lie to women?
No, but I didn't think it was.
No, wait, hold on. Let's keep going down the list. Let's keep going to the list. Have we ever told you to waste your time with women?
No.
Have we told you to beat around your bush with women?
No.
Have we? It's gonna keep. Hey, let's just sum this up. It's gonna be a lot of no's. Then there ain't gonna be no yeses. That's the point. So if we're telling you these things, why are you doing the opposite?
I just didn't know.
Wait. You're 22 years old. It's not like you're. Why is it y'all guys act like you're 6 years old? You spilled your milk and you're like, I don't know, you mommy. Why do y'all act like y'all a bunch of kids when you're a grown ass man? I don't understand.
Nah, shit crazy.
No, it's crazy because you don't believe in yourself and you chase after pussy. This is why we're doing the show, so we can prevent you guys. Young man, they're out of hibernation. They're out of hibernation. And in 2 fucking months, they're gonna be they're gonna be in a local college in your area, ready to suck, fuck, drink, party, orgies, lick pussy, have trains ran on them, and be away from their parents for the first time. And you're gonna be going up to a woman like that and asking her where she's from.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
So do I tell them? Do I just say?
You tell it. Why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell us? You want to fuck her, and you see her, and she asks what you want. What are you gonna say?
Well, now after talking to y'all,
No. What are you gonna say?
The fuck?
Wait. Okay. Really? Do I believe you? So wait. So if Lucario said you can go to New York, you win a raffle, and April pulls your name out the hat, and you win the raffle to go see Mr. Lucario, and you get on that airplane. Because I said this yesterday to somebody. You get on that airplane and you look in the cockpit, and there's 4 blind motherfuckers with a stick just fucking rubbing around and trying to figure out the buttons. Are you gonna get on that plane?
No.
No, but tell me why you won't get on the plane.
Because they can't see.
But no, how does that make you feel? It's going to make you feel like you don't feel what? Starts with it.
You're
safe. Right. Mm-hmm. So when you say, they ask, what do you want to do? You're like, I want to fuck. Do you think that's going to make a pussy wet? Because you sound unsure of yourself.
No, I do want to fuck. I'm sure.
But when okay, let's try it again. She says, what do you want from me? What you going to say?
To fuck you.
To fuck you? What else you going to be fucking? I'm so...
I mean, man. Okay.
I'm just saying, young man, don't waste the 2 years. Please get coaching, okay?
You got to get coaching for real. So definitely hit us on the back and
we'll let you know. JB, we appreciate you, brother, okay? Thank you, JB, okay, buddy? Respect to you. And guys, this is why we're saying, guys, stop bird watching and sitting on your asses and not doing anything, man. Mm-hmm. Why waste your life away? But let's get back to guys, I got a question. We got questions here, guys, and we'll be wrapping it up in about 20 minutes. So, guys, got a question.
Let's breeze through the list real quick. So
let's breeze through the list. All right, well, we'll screw a question. Just call them. We'll take calls. All right, so next one up is independence breaks predictability, meaning that I don't orbit around her world. She either is in my world or she's going to be she'll see me spinning from a distance.
Right. Exactly. And I fucks with that. That's real talk. Because the thing is, guys, you gotta make it about her she has to get into your world versus you trying to get into her world, which is what mostly I do. Yeah, I try to get into her world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as a man, we thrive in sexual unpredictability, okay? We don't do routines and we don't do predictable things like ask questions. Asking questions is so predictable, it just throws you out of the pussy, guys. Let's get to the next one. The next one is, hey, gentlemen, here you go. Dick and self-respect, dick honor, dick integrity, and all these things, Lucario, they command respect from the woman.
Mm-hmm. Right. And the thing is, most of you guys, unfortunately, y'all are like begging for pussy, which means y'all are just throwing your dick at that wherever. Your dick has no value. So you're like, I don't care if she's cursing me out. I don't care if she's disrespecting me. I'm still trying to fuck. I don't care if she want me for my money. I'm still trying to fuck. That's terrible. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Because as a man, we don't tolerate breadcrumbs. We want the cake. Okay. And she has every right to say no. She's got every right to say, I don't know. She's got every right to say, maybe, I'm not sure. I'll get back to you. But we have every right to say goodbye and take our dick off the table. It's one of the most powerful things you can do, guys, by taking your dick off the table versus beg her to keep it on the table. Lakar, what say you to that one right there real quick?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that most guys don't even understand taking the dick off the table because they want to keep the dick on the table forever. They're just like, shit, I want to get pussy so bad. So they don't even understand even turning down pussy. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Understand what that is?
Sexual silence amplifies impact, meaning that your words are tools, but silence is a weapon. Lakari, what say you on that, my brother?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because sometimes what happens is that, a chick will be acting funny and you got to hit her with that silence. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And Carter, they go crazy when you quiet. Okay, gentlemen, they love to have conversations with myself and Lucario because we really talk. We talk. We don't like do Q&As. But when we take the dick off the table or we go silent, it drives them crazy, Lucario, because they're like, oh my God, what did I do wrong?
Mm-hmm.
What did I do wrong? What's going on? He just cut me off. He's done, and as we're trying to say for you guys out there, let's get to the next one, guys. We have about 15 more minutes in. So if y'all want to call in, got questions, go ahead and ask. Here we go. The next one, Lucario, that I want to throw your way is, okay, when you have dick stability, it will always create chaos, okay? Meaning that, gentlemen, you disrupt the reality, Lucario, when she recognizes her pussy doesn't carry any value or weight in your world, which makes her feel like, why aren't you, Lucario, like the 98% of them? What say you, my brother?
Right, that's a fact. And that's what differentiates you from every other dude out there, which makes a woman see you as that guy because you are that guy. And she's like, like my pussy has power all over all of these guys, but for him, I can't get him to do what I want. I can't get him to follow me. I can't, you see what I'm saying? And that is what makes her, more attracted to you. She's like, damn, this is a fucking man, because she sees you in comparison to all the other guys.
Right. And so the next one, guys, we're just running through these because we don't have much time, guys. Got to call in right now. But as I was saying for you, here's the next one. Sexual scarcity will always increase sexual value, meaning that the less I'm seen, the more I'm desired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not absent, I'm rare. Lucario, say you on that, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because the thing is, most of these guys, unfortunately, they want pussy so bad, they trying to see her every damn day. They trying to, they calling her, texting her all the time. So the thing is that the more time and energy that you give a woman, right, especially at the beginning, you see what I'm saying, is the less value she's going to see in you because you're just always there. You're always up under her. You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to stop that.
The next one, being a man on a mission, meaning that the mission shouldn't be the pussy. The mission should be her figuring out ways to get on your dick. That is what creates, Lucario, an obsession, okay? See, the thing is that a woman will never be, quote unquote, for you red pill guys, my purpose, okay? Mm-hmm. She's just a witness to a life in which she wants to be a part of. Lucario, what say you on that?
Nah, that's real shit. And the thing is, Alexis, you said obsession, because that even within itself, a lot of times that obsession happens when you're marinating the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? When you are in these situations where the woman feels that energy from you, but you doing all of that is not for her. It's for you, because that's just how you roll. That's how you speak. That's how you do things. And then she starts to become obsessed and attached to that situation because that situation is you, and she can only get that experience from you. You see what I'm saying?
Number 9, guys, always going blind, meaning detached observation is something that's going to draw her in, because if you actually want to see a woman clearly, You've got to stop wanting her so badly. You've got to see, the more you, gentlemen, the clearer you can become is when you look at yourself. But if you're looking at somebody else's world and environment, it's always going to be cluttered. Lakaria, what say you on that, my brother?
Yeah, the thing is that, you know, when you guys are dealing with these women, y'all want them so bad, and that within itself causes a situation where she wants you less.
Yeah,
but it has to be real. See, let me explain, because don't think this is, see, a lot of this is what pickup artists do. Pickup artists try to manufacture this. You can't manufacture it. It has to be real. But it's only real once you understand the game. Once you understand the game, you understand what makes you valuable. You understand that the game is about you. So then when you understand that, then you're not running behind women, and you're just like, I do things how I do things, and I don't give a fuck. And then that's what makes women gravitate to you. And that's what makes the woman want you more. Because this is the thing. The woman should want you or love you as much as you love yourself. And see, that's the problem is you guys, you don't love yourself, so you're loving the woman more than you love yourself. And that's the issue.
And shout out to you, Mr. Scott, man. We appreciate you, guys. Mr. Scott, here's the thing. We're not trying to break. We're not trying to belittle you. We just trying to break you to get you out of the thought process that pussy is so valuable that you've got to change who you are for it. Okay. But we do appreciate the kindness, sir. And last but not least, number 10 is, gentlemen, what is very important for all my dogs out there. Sexual self-worth is always going to eliminate validation seeking, okay? Because at the end of the day, myself and Lakaria, we both can speak this way. We don't need to be chosen by a woman. We choose ourselves. And when you choose yourself, she is going to fucking choose you. Lakaria, what are you on that, brother?
Exactly. And that's what we were saying before, is that, you know, you got to choose yourself over the woman at all times.
All times.
And so what happens is a lot of guys choose the woman over themselves. That's why y'all flip shit around. That's why y'all are flexible just in general. This is why you chase after the woman. This is why when the woman is showing you disrespect, you know, you try to make excuses for her and rationalize shit. So the thing is that you got to always choose yourself first and let the woman know that, hey, listen, if you want to be here, you're going to actually have to adhere to my program and what I'm doing and where I'm going. And that's the only way you get access to this. That's it.
Right. And because most of your guys run behind women, y'all play their game, meaning that if she's happy, you think you matter. Right. If she compliments you, you think you're enough. If she says, you know, I really want to see you, you think that you're attractive. And that's not how the game works. We just want to say that, okay? But the thing is that she's saying when she meets a real man is, why isn't Lakario trying to impress me? Why doesn't Steve move to me trying to do certain things? All right, let's go. Almost the last question. June, sorry, I'm sorry. No, Eric code 757. This is, I think this is Virginia. 757. What's your name, brother? And what's your question?
Yeah, this is Jay Swayze, 41, Virginia.
What's good with you, brother? How can we help you, man?
Yeah, I was trying to catch y'all before y'all got off, but I had a question on, I know you guys say you're never supposed to switch up. My question is it like, is it never, ever, ever, or do you switch up just a little bit depending on the woman?
Brother, ever. Let me say it again.
My question, this is my example though, because I've been talking to girls and I've been straightforward with the sex. I tell them, you know, I find you sexually attractive. You know, I want to hook up with you. You know, what time you free so we hook up? Well, I've been getting a lot of no's, a lot of no's.
Okay, because you are chasing after pussy.
Okay, so wait, so caller, let me ask you a question. If a bunch of gay dudes came up to you asking for sex, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say no, man.
Okay, so you're always gonna say no, yes, right? You're always gonna say no, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're never gonna switch up, right?
See, I see where you're going with that.
No. What I'm saying, you're gonna stand in. This is who you are. You don't do that, so it's always no. It's always no, right?
It's always gonna be no.
So what I'm saying is
no.
So you're saying, well, should I switch up because all these girls are telling me no? Have you spoken to every girl on earth?
No, not every girl on earth. No.
Okay, so then why are you trying to switch up?
I'm only saying switch up because when I have had girls that'll be like, okay, well, that's cool, we can do that, but we need to at least, hang out, or we need to at least I need to at least talk to you a little bit before we hook up. Like I get those sometimes too. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't necessarily feel like you have to talk. I feel like if you feeling me the way I'm feeling you.
Wait. Just because you're feeling her means she's got to open her legs for you?
No, it doesn't. What I'm saying is that if I'm giving you that energy, then if I'm the guy that you like, and you're going to give me the energy back, okay, well, we need to talk first, so we need to do this first.
How does she like you and she doesn't even fucking know you? Thus, her trying to
show myself. I just show myself up, man.
But thus trying her educating you, which is crazy why you're allowing a woman to do that to you by telling you that I don't know you.
And all that means is the girl ain't attracted to you. So what's the issue? Just find a woman who's attracted to you.
I mean, I figured that, and I guess what I was thinking is that, okay, well, she on one end she's like, yeah, we can hook up, but then on the other end it's like, well, we have to do this, or we have to go here. With
so that means she don't want it. So this is what I'm saying. That means she doesn't want to hook up with you. If she's saying if there's stipulations on the hooking up, she don't want to hook up with you. And if you switch,
doesn't like you,
right? And if you switch up, that's you submitting to her. So what I'm saying is that why not talk to the woman when you say? Because remember, somebody has to follow someone, correct? Somebody always has to be. When you get into a car, there's not two steering wheels. There's one steering wheel, right? So somebody driving the car. So what I'm saying is when you're dealing with a woman, somebody has to be driving the car. So now, if she says, we got to do this first, she's driving. And if you say, okay, you're in the passenger seat.
Yeah, but why are you chasing pussy like you desperate, dog?
And that's what I was thinking when I was doing it. Is like I was getting that feel like of being desperate. But I also think like if I'm thinking that I'm being desperate, then that's how the energy gonna come off as me being desperate. I just want to have sex. I don't want to.
There's nothing wrong. But
I'm a truck driver, so that's what I want to do at the moment.
I get it, but again, why should women fuck you? What is so interesting and amazing about you? And every other guy
I'm being honest with. That's how I look at it. If I'm being honest with you up jump, I'm not gonna play games with you and lie to you. I'm just telling you what it is, and then you tell me yes or no.
Why should she fuck you when she has met you 1,000,000 times every day? You're not the only guy begging for pussy. You're one of millions. So why should she fuck you out of every other guy that's saying the same shit?
So if I'm one of a million, then how is it? So
we're one of
being
one.
Honest and telling
we're not one of millions. The Cario and I and those who have game are one of one. We don't run behind pussy. They run behind our dick. That's the difference. You're running, you're chasing.
Get that.
Right. So why should she?
What I'm saying is if I know you do this thing where you say put your bid in, right? So if you're putting your bid in, and is that not a form of running behind pussy?
No, because I'm giving
you don't care about the girl like that because you can go find another female. But if you put your bid
young man, the bid is giving her opportunity to fuck with me, period.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you're trying to fuck her.
Right. You're the one talking about switching up.
Yeah, you're code switching now. You're trying to fuck her. So you don't have a bid. You're approaching. You're begging.
Yeah, because you would have never said nothing about switching up. Why are you talking about switching up?
Yeah, why switch?
Yeah, because like I was saying earlier, is that I'm telling them straight out the gate what I want to do.
Okay.
Feeling it, they feeling it. If not, okay. And like I said, the switch up is about, okay, well, like, it seemed like they want to do it because I have something they'll say, obviously.
All right, real quick, because we're about to write this up. Real quick, I'm going to do something serious. Okay, if I had a cubic zirconium ring, a diamond from Walmart, and I had a K Jewelers one that cost $7,000, which one are you taking?
Man,
come on, don't sigh like a girl. Which one you taking, dog? I'm
trying to get the point. And
answer the question.
Jewelry, and I get what you come from, but it's like
answer the question.
I'm not trying to
answer the question. Are you gonna take the $7,000?
I'm gonna get the second option. The second option.
Why? Why would you take the second option versus the first?
It has more value.
Because it's what? Because it's exclusive, right? Because everybody can't have it, right? You don't want the shit that everybody has access to, meaning women don't want motherfuckers that's throwing their dick at them.
And Caller, the fact that you even thought in your mind to switch up shows her that you're not the $7,000 diamond.
Right. You're the cubic zirconium. You're like everybody else.
You keep saying
that's what I'm to myself. That's what I was thinking to myself. Like, if I switch up, that's why I'm calling y'all. That's why I'm like, if I switch up, then
you've already
got something going on with me mentally. You know what I'm saying? To switch up.
You've already switched up by thinking about it. You've already switched up by, just like how you would never think to say yes to a gay dude. That's how you need to be when it comes to dealing with women. You have to stay firm in how you are. You would never think, man, should I switch? If a gay guy says, if enough gay dudes say they want to have sex with me, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll say yes to, no, you're like no to everyone till infinity. So when you're dealing with the woman, it should be, I want to fuck to all y'all and I'm never switching up. That's what we're talking about.
Period.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. When I do it like that, now I'm getting told I'm being desperate and all that. So I'm like, okay, so honesty is desperate now.
Okay, just because you want to fuck doesn't mean she wants to fuck you. Again, you're cubic zirconium. Well, then you don't get it because there's no
caller. You're not desperate because you want to fuck. You're desperate because you care about not fucking you.
And you got an expectation of a woman that she's supposed to fuck you just because you want to fuck. All right, caller, we got to wrap this up, man. So if you want to holler and finish this conversation, I'm going to do a show later on tonight. Lucario, let them know where to get at you and shop Lucario.
Shop Lucario.com, badboymembership.com. We out of here, man.
All right, we out of here. Thank you, caller. We'll let you go, guys. We out. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Wait, where's my button? All right, guys, we out. We holler at y'all. Peace, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right.